Welcome to Gold Trader Desk. Here is your XAUUSD weekly outlook for the week ahead. On the daily time frame, gold currently trades around 4,749 in a neutral consolidation phase after declining from recent highs near 4840. The pullback remains within a larger uptrend structure, suggesting this could be a healthy correction rather than a reversal. Price has found temporary support above the 4730 level, while resistance caps advances at 4780. The 20-period moving average is acting as dynamic resistance on shorter time frames, adding confluence to the overhead supply zone. With price caught between these key levels, the weekly bias remains neutral until we see a decisive directional break. Traders should focus on the 4,700 psychological level as major support and 4795 as the key resistance that would shift momentum. The 4-hour chart reveals the consolidation structure more clearly, with gold respecting the 4730 to 4780 range. This zone represents the battleground for the week ahead, where buyers and sellers will contest control. The 4,795 level stands as the critical resistance that would confirm renewed bullish momentum if conquered. Below current prices, the 4,700 psychological level represents the first major support, followed by the significant 4,566 area. These levels will act as the primary decision zones for the week's direction. Watch for how price reacts at these areas during high-volume sessions, particularly during New York trading hours when volatility typically increases. The hourly time frame shows gold approaching the upper boundary of its consolidation range near 4750. This level will be crucial to monitor during Monday's London session for potential rejection or breakthrough signals. The New York session throughout the week presents the highest probability for directional moves, as noted in our session focus. Key trigger zones to watch include the 4730 support during early week trading and the 4780 resistance during midweek sessions. Price action around these levels during peak trading hours will provide the clearest signals for positioning. The confluence of technical levels with session liquidity creates optimal conditions for week-defining moves. For the bullish scenario to materialize this week, gold must first clear and hold above the 4780 resistance level. This breakthrough would open the path toward 4795, where strong momentum confirmation is needed. A decisive close above 4795 would validate the bullish bias and target the previous high near 4840. Beyond this level, bulls could see extension toward the 4920 zone if momentum persists. The key for bulls is maintaining support above 4,730 during any pullbacks while building pressure against overhead resistance. Watch for increasing volume on upward moves as confirmation of bullish intent. The bearish path requires a breakdown below the 4730 support level to trigger initial selling pressure. This would expose the psychological 4,700 level, where bears need to see sustained trading below to confirm downside continuation. A break of 4,700 opens the door for a deeper correction toward the major support at 4566. For aggressive bearish targets, the 4430 level represents the next significant support zone. Bears should monitor for rejection patterns at the 4780 resistance during the week, using any failed breakout attempts as potential entry signals. The bearish scenario gains strength with each failed attempt to breach overhead resistance. That wraps up this week's gold outlook. Join the free gold channel for daily XAUUSD updates throughout the week. VIP access is available only for correctly linked Exness accounts. Use the bot below to check your status. All links are in the description. Trade safe.